You say those gleaming sticks came from this so-called Kronos. I find this quite difficult to believe.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. How's the front line?
The troops with the gleaming sticks supposedly vanished right after we did. Once the Tricurans were deprived of their secret weapon, they were no longer a match for our military strength.
So you held them off?
We did, and now a plan is in motion to invade Eastern Tricur. If it goes well, they will be forced to retreat from our border. Speaking of Eastern Tricur, I was just about to head there.
Allow me to take part in the invasion with you.
Take part?
I assume they would want me to come along as a reinforcement anyway.
Rasuli is our homeland, and Fiore's a good friend. So I have more than enough reasons to fight too.
Very well then. I doubt anyone will oppose the addition of reserves. I'll let my superiors know.
Thank you.
The faster we can join everyone, the better. Therefore, let's make for Eastern Tricur post-haste. I'll give you the details on the way. Our strategy for this battle requires us to split our army in 2. Master Camuse will command the main force, which will charge head-on at the enemy, overwhelming them with numbers and distracting them.
I figured as much.
Our detachment will infiltrate the Kingdom of Tricur by passing through the Western Dekov Tunnel. This will put us on the other side of the Imperial troops in Eastern Tricur, allowing us to attack from behind.
Okay.
To reach the tunnel, we must venture beyond Sword of View until we come to a fork in the road. Then we head southwest. Mobility will be of the utmost importance in arriving at our objective. Therefore, we will move in small units. We are to rendezvous with the other detachment members at Eastern Tricur. I would rather not be the last ones there, so let us make haste.
Sounds like a plan. Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
I don't know about you, but I had such a hard time deciding where to get my first signet.
Huh.
I asked for it on my right cheek. I really thought it would add some dash and daring.
You did?
I must have been going through a rebellious phase. Yeah, that's it.
And what an unconventional one. I wish I could have seen it.
sorry. Let's meet at the training hall.
Miki, are you being a part of the team and pulling your own weight? You're not just bumbling around and holding everyone back, are you?
I'm fine. I might not look it, but I'm actually a lot stronger now. What about you, Ted? You're not slacking now that Fiddly's not around, are you?
Hey, I'm still an assistant instructor, you know. I teach the village children about swordsmanship. Don't you worry.
What about your own training? You're not skipping out on that, are you? So you are slacking. I knew it. You're a lost cause.
Resonance of both mind and body calls forth untold strength. Mind Grab! As close to perfect as it gets.
That was it?
A warrior.
Let's meet at the training hall.
One time, when Fiddly and I were little, we got lost while playing on a mountain and had to spend the night there. I was 6 when it happened, and Fiddly was 11, I think.
I didn't know you were so mischievous.
I got scared and started to cry. So Fiddly tried to make me feel better, saying, "Calm down, there's nothing to worry about." But when I woke up in the morning, Fiddly's eyes were all puffy and red. Apparently, he'd been crying during the night.
Well, that's to be expected from a young child, after all.
But every time I tell this story, he insists that he never cried. He says that I just made that part up.
Men are like that. Show him some sympathy.
Pardon me.
You're surprisingly strong for an academic.
Thanks.
Don't you ever miss your life at the Institute?
A certain person always kept telling me I should get out more. Now that I finally have, I'm beginning to understand why.
It's also a dangerous place, though.
If things get dangerous, I know you'll protect me. You're dependable like that.
no good. At this rate, I'll never be as adept a swordsman as Master Camuse.
Hey, I wouldn't say that.
You would surely have done better in that fight.
Yeah, I suppose you would have.
I need more practice. Let's go find the next enemy.
Whoa now, slow down there, Victor!
As close to perfect as it gets.
What do you think of the clothes I showed you?
I don't know if they're quite my style.
You know, you should wear that kind of outfit while you're still young.
I've been meaning to address the issue of your outfit for some time now, Lady Brunelli. But now seems like...
Drop it for the time being. We're in a hurry, remember?
Then I'll write it down as a missive.
Perseverance must be one of the requirements to join the King's Chosen.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
You don't have to tell me, I get it. I shouldn't be wasting my time trying to be a gourmand. I mean, after seeing all these battles firsthand, it's just...
I don't think it's a waste at all. Having a hobby is a great thing.
Thanks. That's nice of you to say. If only I wasn't so hungry all the time. I need to keep my stomach in check.
Fidel, do you have a girlfriend?
No special woman in my life.
Wow, how bold of you to just come out with it like that.
Huh?
Don't worry, I'm an understanding person. There's no special woman in your life. Woman being the operative word.
Do you have any intention of learning a fighting style other than the Camuse one?
Yeah. With as many schools out there as there are, it'd be a waste not to.
What ambition! Let me know if you ever decide to visit another school's hall. I would like to accompany you.
You too, Victor?
I don't know how far I'd go, but I think it's important to experience other fighting methods.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Which type of woman do you prefer? The family or the work-oriented type?
That's a very difficult question. Someone who can hold down the fort while I'm gone would give me peace of mind.
No, I knew you were gonna say that. After all, it's the obvious answer. So many men want their partner to be a domestic castellan. Someone like me.
I guess you're right.
What do you think this space place that Captain Kenny talks about is really like?
I can't even begin to imagine it.
Right, it was a pointless question. Please forget that I asked it. I can't even begin to imagine. I would really like to know, though.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Fidel, do you remember your first love?
Nope, can't say I do. That's ancient history.
I can't stand it when people live in the past, but there's also something sad about not having any memories at all.
It's tough to find a balance.
Love isn't like mathematics. There's no correct answer. The fact it's impossible to figure out is what makes it so interesting to research.
Fidel, are you up for a sparring match?
You bet. Hey, what's wrong?
Sorry. Let's do it another day.
Huh? But why?
The sun's at an odd angle here. Someone's eyes are bound to get hurt.
I don't know. Aren't you worrying a bit too much?
Victor, what do you think about Hana?
Hana is my subordinate. Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, if she could hear you talk about her that way.
Hana is a professional soldier. She'd understand.
I see. Well, that's boring.
Besides, the woman I once loved is no more.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Fiore, you like taking things apart and stuff, don't you?
Oh, you noticed. It's true. I can't help myself whenever I see small mechanical objects.
That's funny. I, on the other hand, learned how to take a good hard pounding thanks to Fiddly.
A what?
When I was little, I used to play with boys a lot. We'd often battle with halberds and other weapons. Whenever I wanted to shake things up, I'd switch to morning stars and other weird ones.
Oh, I get it now. So that's what you meant. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to be an acquaintance of Mr. Oakville, would you?
In fact, I am. His first name is Victor, right?
You are? Oh, that's great. Excuse my forwardness, but could you please give him a message for me?
Sure.
Tell him that, Rebecca is okay. There's no reason to worry about me. Just take good care of yourself. That's all.
All right, you got it. I'll be sure to tell him.
Thank you. I really appreciate you passing this along.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Do you like cooking, Miki?
Not really. I do like eating, though, so I cook whenever I want to eat something. It's a means to an end, that's all.
Even so, I think you're a great cook. You could open a restaurant if you wanted.
Coincidentally, I had a discussion about that with Fiddly and Ted not too long ago, but...
They were against it?
Well, they weren't necessarily against it. It's just that they both said the same thing would happen.
You'd eat all the food by yourself.
Is there anything better than a hot bath after training?
Where'd this come from?
I was just thinking that we haven't all taken a bath together recently.
Don't people usually take baths alone?
Discussing swordsmanship while your companion helps wash those hard-to-reach spots can refresh both your body and your mind. Let's take a bath together sometime.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Hey, Fiddly. They say the fish is really good here. What do you say? Care to try some with me?
No, I'm good.
You still can't eat fish? Even Stoic Relia will laugh at you for being such a picky eater. You do know that, don't you?
I can eat fish if I want to. I just don't like it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The thing with eating that fish you caught only happened once. Are you seriously still caught up on it?
Ugh. Please don't remind me.
I feel that tone physiques like yours and mine are perfect for military men.
Weird tone?
I'll admit, though, ripped bodies aren't bad on swordsmen either.
Ripped?
What do you say, Fidel? Would you like to bulk up and get ripped with me? It'd be fun to fight someone with a body like that just once.
I think I'll pass.
Success.
It's ready.
What's this? Whoops.
It's everything I hoped for. It's ready.
Success.
It's ready.
It's ready.
What's this?
It's ready.
Mission accomplished.
It's ready.
Eh.
Mission accomplished.
Whoops.
Don't you already have a man you wish to be with? Why do you still feel the need to talk about romance?
My feelings for him are love. What I'm talking about with everyone is yearning. Yearning is curiosity incarnate. It's a desire to know more about another person, a desire similar to what one feels during research.
I don't get it.
You don't have to. Not getting it will make you want to know more.
He who strikes first has the upper hand.
That was it? These guys are like small fry.
Think I'll let you get away?
Another trial.
Why can't they all be this easy?
Close to perfect as it gets.
Oh yeah!
You can count on me.
I am without limits.
Pardon me.
Scholarship and swordsmanship do have something in common.
I don't know about that. Although, in both disciplines, you must dedicate yourself to finding an answer. So there may be something to what you say.
That's not what I mean.
What?
Both words start with an S, have 3 syllables, and end with ship. Scholarship, swordsmanship. Isn't that interesting?
Don't tease me like that. So you're telling me you got your signet imbued in your early teens? That was quite reckless of you.
Yes, things were pretty rough just after I got my signet. I was frustrated all the time.
The mental burden of having one, I'd assume. If you had waited several years, you could have borne it without becoming so distressed.
I wanted to grow up so badly that I couldn't wait. I guess I was too anxious. Everyone else in the village was against the idea, but Fiddly supported me. He was so amazing back then. Of course, he still is.